Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Humans, here of all places.
Is he floating?
That's not a person. He's more like a mass of astral energy.
That sounds a lot like a great astral spirit.
How predictable, applying simple-minded molds to others.
I doubt he's a great astral spirit, but there is something alien about him.
If anything, you're alien to your own realm. You feign comfort with fate, all the while bearing claws at destiny. You remind me of a certain race. A race that struggles even as they destroy multitudes of worlds. Worlds that devour multitudes of energy. Disgraceful, all of it.
Sounds like someone has it in for us.
Say, there's supposed to be 6 keys, right?
And this is the 6th area. This must be our last stop.
Be careful. This one's not like the others we've run into.
You know, Edna mentioned being invited here. I'd figured it was the researchers doing, but what if there was something else in play?
You think this guy's behind it all?
That's anyone's presumption. Somehow I doubt he'd give us a straight answer if we asked.
I'll give you the courtesy of my name. I am the great spirit Kronos, ruler of time and space. And now I shall demonstrate my power.
Here it comes!
I've never felt power so potent before.
It feels like I'll be crushed by his force.
We didn't come all this way just to lose now!
Luckily, we've got power of our own. Determination.
Sword Rain Alpha! I can carve through Auto Blade! Prepare to be Try harder! My turn! My turn!
For you, Dad! This one's mine!
I owe you one! I'll finish you here and now! Try! Super Sword Rain! Try harder! My turn! Bow before me! I owe you one! Not today! I owe you one!
Glacial Spear! Fierce Evil!
Sword Rain Alpha! Thunder! Now! Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all! Lightning
Prepare to be judged!
Healing Circle! Hard Velocity! Fiery Flame! Freeze Lancer! Let me show you what my arms can do!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Require complete focus!
Now you see what I can do!
Ready to go! Big Waterfall!
Destruction!
In the wind!
Thunderfang!
Heaven and Earth!
See what happened there is you crossed far enough! Shouldn't have done that!
Prepare to be judged!
I can do this all day!
Try harder! My turn! Enough!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Watch and sweep!
Talon Hurricane!
Mega Ray! Illuminate the annihilation!
Not today! You!
Let's get it started!
Destruction! Sword Rain Alpha!
Between heaven and earth!
Thunderfang! Dragon Sword! You may be
I've
strong,
let you all
but I'll
down.
never feel pain for that! No! Can't end here! Enough!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Take this! Prepare to be judged! Not done yet! Bow before me!
The water! Hear my call! Glacial Spear!
Nothing goes by me!
Bow
Bow before me!
What would I do without you? Light
Super strong dance! Swallow blade!
Talon
Hurricane! Ready and ready! Now you see what I can do! I'll finish you here and now! Not a chance!
Pain between heaven and
Bow
earth.
before me!
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Prepare to be seized!
Whirling struggle. By the power of water. Winds of
Can't get
heaven.
out of this! Talon storm! Try harder! My turn!
Sleep now. Lord
We're
of the
finished!
South.
Destruction! First strike! It's on! Now!
Thunder shield.
I'm just getting started! Ignite!
Here goes.
Destruction! Sword Lane Alpha!
There you go. Don't let up. Here's a healing arm.
Now you see what I can do!
Charge malevolence.
Prepare to be
Don't mind
judged!
if I do.
Dragon shout! Bow before me! In a bind?
Take the power.
Do without that pain! Stay away from my friends!
Mega ray.
Destruction!
Freeze lancer.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. The waters of creation. Here, let me help.
Bow before me!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am!
I'll bring you down. In here.
Enough! Not done yet!
Radiant
We're
blood.
finished!
Now, a wailing banshee of lightning. Can't be happening.
Stay away from my friends!
Leave the charges to me. Flare tornado.
Prepare to be judged!
Will this help?
Enough.
Between heaven and earth.
This was all mine!
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Eat this! I'm on it!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Flush!
A whirling
Sword Lane Alpha!
Armor won't save you.
Let's
tear him up.
Try harder! Not a chance! Eat this! Bow before me!
I've let you all down.
What would I do without you? I'll bring you back from death. Your energy. The waters of creation.
Enough! We're finished! Take this! Can't get out of this! Bow before me!
I've let you all down.
Nothing gets by me.
Bow before me! It's on!
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing seal.
Eat this! Bow before me!
I've let you all down.
Radiant pierce. Lightning orb. I'll bring you back from death to this. One at a time. Refresh. A whirling struggle. Radiant
Bow before me!
winds of heaven.
Take
First,
this.
I never miss. Sleep now. Get on
picture
do
is
it.
on.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Will this help?
Inspiration!
I could do this all day.
Banana, let's go.
Prepare to be judged!
The enemy is still
Bow
all out.
before me!
You like me again.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, it's been swell knowing you guys.
We have to stop it, whatever it takes.
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end.
Ready to go!
Chrono erosion! Not a chance! Inspiration! My turn!
The waters of creation.
No way! He's going to annihilate everything!
A power beyond mortal understanding.
Magic is in. Freeze lancer.
I like your humor.
To stop you dying?
Here's a healing arm.
Bow before me! Take this! Try harder! My turn! You're my Inferno punch! Be gone! No! Can't end here!
Don't give up! A whirling healing circle! Winds of heaven! First force! Sleep now! If it's in the sky, it's mine! This one!
There!
Annihilation!
To be judged! This has got your name on them! Bow before me!
Alright! It's showtime!
Watch this! Shattering
Not in your dreams!
pieces! Attack! Denied!
Energy!
Now you see what I can do! Prepare to be judged! Enough! Know your place! How about this?
Take care of...
Cut through! Oh, you are gonna pay for that! What just happened?
Is this... another of his powers?
storm!
Throbs in pain.
No further! Talon hurt! No son!
I hope this medicine works as promised.
I could do this all day! Talon hurricane! Explosion! Burn! Burning strike! Glacial steel! First strike! No! Can't end here! Whirlwind snap! Prepare to be judged!
Still got some fight left in me.
I'm ready!
I'll bring you back when you get to the
Far enough!
Resuscitation! Flames will roar!
Prepare to be judged!
Sorry. I've never felt power so potent before.
It feels like I'll be crushed by its force.
We didn't come all this way just to lose now!
Luckily, we've got power of our own. Determination.
Take this! Hard enough! Dragon power! Now try in harder! The groove. Not enough! Prepare to be seared!
I never miss!
I'll
I'll heal you all!
carve through armor! No further!
Healing circle!
Do this all day!
Waving Gracia!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Watch them divide savior!
Down before me!
Annihilation! By the power of flame!
Should have messed with me!
Without a trace!
Easter! Slice! Swallow blade!
The waters of creation!
I can do this all day! Sword Lane Alpha! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! What's this? Destruction!
First aid!
Burn! We're finished! I'm nearly done for.
Mega ray!
Take this! Prepare to be in a bind! Ready to go! Denied! Ready and quick! I can carve through all! Yes, this is!
Don't give up!
Watch it!
Healing circle!
I really owe you all.
So
So much for sitting this fight out.
that wouldn't be a complaint.
No, that is silly. Not done yet.
Oh, violent darting
Now
blow. I
before
never
me.
miss! Through all!
Stop!
Crossblade!
I'll bring you back from death to this.
A whirling stroke! Resuscitation!
Prepare to be seized.
John! Here's a
The
healing
flame
arc!
inside me yearns to be let free.
I'm on a roll now!
Ignite it! You! I'm ready! Sword Lane Alpha!
Here! Super swallow dance!
Denied! Let's tear him up!
I'll offer my healing arc! Confiscated!
Let me help! First strike!
First aid!
What's this?
Swallow
Now you see what I can do!
Here's a healing
In a
arc.
bind? I'm on it!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Enough! I have no limits! Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A whirling struggle!
Big blast! Burn it! Don't let it go to your head! Sword Lane Alpha!
Where are you going?
Eagle Assault!
Leave the charges to me!
Far enough!
Into the shadows! Divide by the power of flame! Yes! A whirling struggle!
Destruction!
Winds of heaven! For healing!
Just
Here!
try harder! Not
I'm sorry to know, Bob.
We've all got enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Prepare to be judged!
I'll tear you
Raging
apart.
cascade!
Take this!
Spread! A chain between heaven and earth! I'll bring you back from death to this! Wailing! Sleep now! Resuscitation! This can't be happening!
Not to...
Ready to go! Champion!
Stay away from my friends!
I'm all started up! A chain between heaven and earth! I'll bring you back from death to this! A wailing dancing of lightning! Divine the waters of creation! Let me help! Immortal drop! Sleep now! More for the sun!
Try harder! My turn! Now!
The marksman
I'm on a roll before me!
Where are you going?
No! Can't end here!
Don't leave me! Confiscated!
Now I'm in the groove! No further!
Lightning to
Dragon! Bow before me!
I'll bring you back from death to this!
Attack time!
Reseal!
Super
Here I go!
Not done yet! Bow before me!
I've let you all down.
Holy Land! Exchange between heaven and earth! A wailing band
No!
of lightning!
Enough!
In here!
With this on! Ignite! Fly! Swallow blade!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Corruption! Oh, swallowing
Damn!
star of
In a vine!
Enough!
Enough!
Water! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hear me! Hold on to your arms! Here I come! This one's mine!
I was a fool.
Repeat, not on my watch!
Prepare to be judged! Cower before me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, it's been swell knowing you guys.
We have to stop it! Whatever it takes!
Carve through armor!
Holy Land!
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion!
Corruption! I won't give up!
You'll pay for that!
No way!
He's going to annihilate everything!
A power beyond mortal understanding.
Prepare to be judged!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Whoa! Hey!
Down before me!
I'll heal you all!
Dragon down!
Ready to go!
I'm on it!
Talon Hurricane! Far enough!
Glimmer! I'm on a roll now! In a vine, prepare to be judged! Bow before me!
Don't mind if I do!
Not done yet!
Radiant here!
This one's all mine!
All the power of my healing. I never miss! In here! Here's a healing arm! This'll come in handy!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Ready and ready!
I'll bash you!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! There you go! Seal!
In a vine, prepare to be judged! Enough! Know your place! How about this? Flee! Be gone!
Leave the charger!
What just happened?
Is this another of his powers? Can't be happening!
Know your place! Be gone! Blazing flame! Super swallow dead! Prepare to be judged!
Seal! Lunar corruption!
That freaking does it! There you go! This one's all mine!
Alright, it's showtime!
Prepare to be... I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike! All finished armor won't save you! Take this! Bow before me! You pick
Nothing gets by me!
A whirling
Destruction! Glimmer's rain! Dragon swarm!
This one's mine! I'll bring you down!
Prepare to be judged!
Rise and shine! I drink water! Like escalators, the waters of creation is here!
Prepare to be judged! Enough! Know your place! Bleed! How about this? Cut through!
You require a hand.
In a vine? Try harder! My turn! My turn! Enough! Be gone! I can carve through armor!
Confiscated! I'm all stopped up!
Not today! Insolent mortal! Sword rain out!
What a trick! Where that came from?
Swallow blade!
Pain between heaven and earth!
I'm gonna need more of that.
Far enough!
Prepare to be judged! Try harder! Not a chance! Know your place!
Annihilation! Hear me! Claim of fury!
You require a hand.
Where are you going?
Can't get out of this! Prepare to be judged! Try harder! Enough! Worthless! How about this? Bleed! Cut through! Prepare to be judged!
They're not playing around!
Cower before me! Now you see what I can do! Eat this!
Water astral energy! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy spirit!
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion!
A chain between heaven and earth! A wide expert coming through! Divine
Before me! Ether! First strike! Crush! Sword!
Far enough!
Take this!
Your dreams! It looks like you thought this was covered!
No further! Prepare to be judged! Harder. Enough! Worthless! How about this? How about this? Be gone! Not a chance! We're finished! Let's go!
Raging door! Raging flame! A walking sword without a trace! Wings of heaven! First force! If it's in the sky, it's lost!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc! This one's mine!
First strike! Ha! Ignite!
I'm going to need to use all the waters of creation!
Alpha!
Stand, immortal necklace!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
What quaint arts you use.
He's healing?
Not quite. I turned back time, to be precise.
You really do control time and space. Was this place something you made?
It was not I who made it, nor was it Origin or Maxwell. So there's a world unrelated to the three primordial great spirits.
Primordial? Do you mean to tell us you have the power to create worlds?
You may make of me what you will.
Another great spirit and another fine mess. I strongly recommend that research into doorways through time and space should be strictly forbidden.
But what are rules to a species that insists on ignoring history's lessons? The people of your realm will learn of this place, and they will use it to rob and exploit other worlds. They are driven by pure desire. They fob off their burdens on others, all without reflecting upon what comes of it.
To hell with this. We've torn down every barrier in front of us, but we know better than to call it good there. We'll build a world where people can coexist and walk hand in hand, and we won't give up until we do.
Yeah, we're ready to put in the work to change.
I'll make sure this research gets called off. You have my word on that.
I suppose this is another trait that your species shares. I will remain here for a time. See to it that this absurd research is ended.
All right, Kronos. We understand.
And know this. If anyone attempts to abuse the gateway, to interfere with our world, I will cast them into the time-space rift, where they will wander the void forevermore.
No arguments here, pal.
We'll see to it that that never happens. You'll see, from up there on your throne.
I still got a ways to go.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. Did we really just spend that much money?
Huh? Something smells nice.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Time to work off that... Last meal.
I guess... Well... Whew.
Right. Huh?
Yes!
I don't know what all this gate and key stuff is about, but you've gotta be a little crazy to do research inside a Zoogl's stomach.
I don't care what he gets up to on his own time. I'm just glad nothing crazy came out of all that in the end.
He was trying to bridge together dimensions. That in itself is rather ludicrous, I would argue.
Still, Eisen, was it? It seemed like that was the first he'd seen of his sister all grown up. In that respect, I'm glad it worked out for him.
Everything has a silver lining if you look hard enough. Doesn't change the fact that his little experiment was real dangerous.
Look at it from his perspective. I know if I got to see family I thought I never would again, that'd make me really happy too.
Truth be told, I'm with Kisara on this. The ability to see those that you're afraid you've lost, even one more time. I hope it works out for them.
There was also that Kronos guy we met at the end. Rather less charming. What do you think his deal was?
Yeah, he had those weird ears sticking out.
It's impossible to say whether he's like us or not. However, if we're to judge by his strength and appearance, he is clearly no ordinary being.
And what he said to Xion was just... that was so awful.
He most likely has his reasons for believing in what he does, even if they come from a very different place than what we ourselves know.
He didn't seem to be too harsh on anybody who wasn't human, though.
Whew!
It was all so strange. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet anybody else from other dimensions.
Who can say? If we do, I pray it will be somebody more friendly. I can only fight every newcomer that we meet for so long. It'd be nice to get a surprise ally every once in a while.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've been all over Dana on this journey. Is there anywhere we haven't visited at this point?
Who knows?
I'm being serious.
We're talking about a whole planet here. Isn't it more exciting to just assume there are places we haven't seen yet?
I picked the wrong guy to ask. What about you, Alphen? What do you think?
That's a good question. I figure we visited just about every place civilization has set its eyes on.
So is there anything left for us to see?
That I couldn't say. We are talking about seeing an entire planet.
Yeah, I guess so.
This journey has proven just how little I truly knew our world. There is always more to learn. To assume otherwise would be the height of conceit.
There might well be places that we still haven't discovered yet. And if you ask me, I think that's perfectly fine.
Me too. We don't need to know every inch of Dana to fulfill our mission. Besides, I think there's something romantic about there still being mysteries out there.
I'd say it's part of the fun to imagine whether we'll be the first to uncover those mysteries. Maybe even now there are other explorers who will shed a light in the darkest places.
True! I guess the world's bigger than any of us will ever really realize.
You know, I was just saying the same thing as Alphen. Why does she listen to him and not me?
Sounds like you've still got a lot to learn about the mysteries of a woman's heart as well.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Magnificent. To think that we could ever amass such a stunning array of Danan relics.
What do you think? Not a single piece missing.
Indeed. You and Law were especially diligent in finding them. You both have my gratitude.
So, this means you don't need to become treasure hunters, right?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I mean, that promise you were talking about earlier. You know, with Dohalim?
Oh, you mean the exhibit?
Exhibit?
Yeah. After collecting so many artifacts, we wanted to put them on display for people to see.
Renans have stolen so much Danan history. It feels only right to help revive it. However, the situation has changed. I think we should call off the exhibition.
Huh?
This collection deserves to have a permanent home. In other words, I propose that we open a museum.
Oh, that's a great idea!
I knew that you would agree. The relics seem to boisterously applaud the idea as well.
Not with that again.
Still, that's quite the elaborate plan you two have hatched.
Naturally, I trust that you'll handle the descriptions for each item, Rinwell.
Of course! I've got a lot of research ahead of me.
In that case, we should erect a research lab for your work.
Really? That'd be great, Dohalim!
What kind of research do you think you can do?
More than you can, fists for brains. Thumbing through piles of books, looking up relic structure and material composition. Maybe even testing how they react to arts. And, if necessary, I could always break them open and see what's inside.
Let's not get carried away here.
I'm just joking, of course. And you know, it'd be great if I could have an assistant. Someone who could run errands for me while I'm busy working.
Huh? Well, you know, I could.
It's good to dream big and all, you guys, but there's something you need to do first.
You're right, of course. There's only one thing we should be concerned with right now, and that is...
cleaning up.
Yes, ma'am.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hey, Alfred. What do you think of that chick over there?
Look like she...
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Try harder! Now!
Lunar correction!
Burn!
Swallow dead! Seven-Eye Opera! Go for the weak point!
Thunder!
In a bind?
Thunder
It
Fang!
looks like you got this one covered.
Thunder!
All good
Denied.
things come to an end.
Let me show you what my art can do.
I can carve through walls.
Lightning condemned!
Destruction! Try harder!
Complete focus!
Now I'm in the groove.
Don't mind if I do.
This
I
one's
never
all mine!
miss. Thunder Field!
Swallow dance! Burn in hell!
Draco Spear.
Here's evil!
Can't get out of this!
Thunder! Thunder dance! Thunder!
Here goes! Lightning condemned!
Try my turn! Not a chance!
Thunder Blade! Raging Temptation!
Thunder Fang!
In here, the enemy is going all out! Healing Circle!
Now you see what I can do.
Water
Thunder Fang! Try harder! Pin
Now I'm in the groove.
Eagle Fly! I'm all
For you,
Burn in
Dad.
hell!
One now.
Thunder!
Blow away. In a bind? I'll finish you here and now.
Stardust!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Will this help?
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Illuminate the dark! One more!
Swallow blade!
Holy Glimmer!
Crush!
Holy
Thunder
Light!
Fang!
Chain between heaven and earth!
Thunder!
Hold on to your art! Here I come! If it's in the sky,
Now you're talking. I can carve through armor.
far beyond the
bring you
darkest
down.
skies! I call upon
In a
thee!
bind?
Dragon
By the power of water!
Ignite!
They're not playing around!
Seven wind! No further!
Healing circle!
Thunder!
Thunder!
Thunder Fang!
Split! All finish you here and now!
Try harder! Now!
Now's our chance!
Thunder Fang! Thunder! Thunder Fang!
I'm almost impressed.
Armor won't save you!
Coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get turned away.
Heaven and earth!
You know you, Dad!
Prepare to be sealed!
Take this!
Burning strike!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Hey! Burn!
Free ready! Annihilate!
Swallow there!
Try harder! Not a
I'm
chance!
on a roll now!
Thunder!
Eagle assault!
This one's mine!
Rolling
Thunder
back!
Fang!
It's time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom!
Here's a healing blade! I confiscate!
Super solo there!
Try harder! Not a chance! Now!
I'm on a roll now!
Thunder Fang!
Pieces!
Thunder! Try harder! Now! Prepare to be sealed! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Armor won't save you!
Thunder!
Nothing gets in trouble. Resurrection!
I don't know what I'd
Winds
do
of
without
heaven!
you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Not today!
Sweet
Talent Hurricane!
Destruction!
Eagle Cry!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Please, sir!
Thunder! Thunder Fang!
Mega Ray!
Thunder!
Annihilation!
Thunder Fang!
Thunder! I'll be saving this
Talent
one.
Hurricane!
Here!
Crush!
Rip it to head!
No further!
The water's up.
I'll smash you! Thunder freaking justice!
Primed and ready. The waters of creation.
Not today!
Dance in water dropping.
Dragon Shout!
Onyx
Mirage!
comes through.
Now I'm in the groove!
Thunder Fang!
Dance in the wind.
Super swallow down!
Here's evil. This one's mine. I'm not in your dreams.
Denied! All finish you here and now!
Holy glimmer. Holy light.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Glacier spear.
All finish you here and now!
Time to let it rip!
Divine save!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Inspiration! Take this!
This one's all mine!
Freaking justice!
My turn! Try harder! My turn!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Not today!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here, let me help.
Destruction!
I'm sorry to be a father.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am.
Destruction!
Let's tear him up!
Thunder! Thunder
Swallow
Fang!
there!
Prepare to be sealed!
Take this!
Okay,
The enemy
here I
is
go.
going all out! Into the depths!
Nothing gets by me!
Annihilate! Trouble! Annihilation!
Watch it!
Burning! I'm ready!
Thunder!
Not in your dreams! Healing circle! Where are you going? I owe you, Tion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Swallow Blade! Dragon Shout! Try harder! My turn! I'm not done!
Here's a healing arm!
Blazing
Focus
Sword!
your attack! A whirling swallow!
Destruction!
Watch this!
Destruction! Sword Alpha! Thunder Fang! Thunder! Thunder Fang!
Armor won't save you!
The waters of creation!
Take this!
Tidal wave! Air thrust! First aid!
I'll get you here and now! I'll crush you!
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Inspiration! Thunder! Thunderfang! Dragon Thunder! Thunderfang! Far enough!
Annihilation!
Solid sword! All finishes here and now! Eat dirt! Super swallow dance! Destruction!
Here, let me help.
All finishes here! In an instant! Impact block!
Looks like we made it here in one piece. I've got to keep my equipment in tip-top shape.
This came out so good. I almost hate having to eat it.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Hoodle and I couldn't eat another bite.
Keep feeding him like that, and he'll be too heavy to fly soon.